of the 11-12 girls 50-yard freestyle. In 2, that's Ava Benton from Bell Hall. 3 is Isla Todd from Dunes West. 4, Peyton Hawkins from the Somerville Y. And 5 is Abigail Ducat from Pine Forest. I heard about that blue leg ball. It's really exciting. Looks like right here in lane 3. 3 and 4 coming into the wall. Todd and Hawkins. It's going to be lane number 3. Isla Todd from Dunes West at 38-37. Wins that heat by 5 100, so even closer than we saw in that medley relay there, Tara.
If you're at home watching, if you stand up, you know, and put your arms out in front of you like Frankenstein, a lot of kids will finish like that. They're just flat on their stomach, and then they extend their arm. And then if you roll on your side and put your ear on your arm, look at how much further you can extend into that reach. I know a lot of coaches work with swimmers to practice finishing on your side.
Keys to a good finish. Don't breathe the last inside the flags. Head down, kick, lunge for the wall.
That's a lot of keys for an 11-year-old to remember.
It's true. It's a lot of keys. It's a lot of keys. The ones that do it are going to be the ones that get the better of those close finishes. As we have this heat 2, Ella DeLay is in lane 1, Marley Fisher's in 2, Kylie Allen's in 3, Brielle Peitler's in 4, Vanessa Martin in 5, Shannon Buck is in 6, and it's going to be Brielle Peitler representing Pine Forest at 33-12, winning that heat.
If you watch some of the top swimmers in the world when they do their freestyle finishes, when they get on their side and swim into the wall so hard, it almost spins their body around so that their backside, their bottom, is up against that wall. That's how fast they're going into the wall and how much force they're putting into the wall to make sure that touchpad stops.
Heat 3 of 7, that's Logan Martin from Chamalon in lane 1. At the bottom of your screen, Georgia Milligan from the Country Clubs in 2. Abigail Salas from Coosaw Creek is in 3. Corinne Crumpton from James Island in 4. Anna Yance from James Islands in 5. And in lane 6, that's Amelia Pauls from Long Point. Not quite, wrong part of the world. We can also talk quickly, Tara, well, we'll talk about this in the next heat, but the turn, how critical that is to success in a sprint free race. And look at Georgia Milligan here in lane 2. Looks like she's on arm's length ahead of the heat. And she gets it. 32-35 her time.
Ready to talk about it?
Yeah, Gracie.
I don't know. Position. That's what you want to do on the turn.
Now stand up. Get ready.
This heat number 4.
Go, Bells. You got
That's
it.
Caitlin Deckham from Dunes West in 1. Stella Foster from Crowfield in 2. Kaylin O'Tate from Somerville Y in 3. In 4, that's Natalie Wright from Ashboro. In 5, in the lead is Abby Hanna from Shadamoss. 6, Sarah Golden from Hobcaw. And look at Abby Hanna, 29.87. Abby Hanna, a drop of almost 2 seconds.
Another tip on those freestyle turns is when you're pushing off the wall, as soon as your feet hit the wall, you want to push off, you know, and rotate back to your stomach when you're moving.
Test 1 2, test 1 2.
Johnson in 1. In 2, that's Erin Healing. Or 2 is Kira Board from Park Shore. 3, Erin Healing from Legend Oaks. Her teammate Anna Bills back in lane 4. Avery Campbell from Hobcaw in 5. And Heaven Peterson from Coosaw Creek in 6. Looks like Erin Healing will get this one in 29.24. Big drop so far.
Come on, Bells. Get Bells.
This is heat number 6 on the blocks for the 50 freestyle. Bells Martin from Sneef Arms in 1. Ellie Chalupski from Daniel Islands in 2. Jayla Coleman from Crowfields in 3. Cecilia Ford, who we saw on that relay from Park Shore, or from Country Club, is in 4. Kendall Nicholson from Park Shore in 5. And Chesney Bennett from Northbridge in lane number 6.
Go, Bells, go!
Look at Cecilia Ford go. She's going to throw down a monster time here and set the pace into this last heat. This is going to be close to 26:43. 26:43 could win this thing.
Come on, Lauren!
Great swim from Cecilia Ford out of heat 6. Big time top for 26:47.
26:43. That's going to be close to the overall win here after this final heat.
50 yards freestyle. Take your mark.
Heat 7, lane 1, Lauren Hance from Sneef Farm. 2 is Merritt Ziminik from Daniel Island. 3, Lily Burnett from Northbridge. 4 is Caitlin Lima from Newington. 5, her teammate Caroline Wilson. 6 from Shadow Moss, that's Claire Porter. It's the final heat. It's time to beat 26.43. And it's tight.
Let's go, Lauren!
Looks like Lily Burnett from Northbridge ahead of this heat. And she is going to win it in 26:37, and that's just enough to get the win over what Cecilia Ford did in the last heat.
Go, Northbridge!
The next event is event 4.
Lily.
11-12 boys, 50-yard freestyle. Heat 1, step up, please.
No.
You had to beat your competition there to win that event.
No, I didn't.
So what was that like out there?
I was a little bit tired when I first went in, but I didn't take a breath my first lap, which is good.
How do you feel to win city meet?
Good.
Good? Define good. How, like, is this for your team? Is this for, what's this for?
I'm happy. I don't know.
You're happy. Thanks, Lily. Congratulations. And this first heat of the 11-12 boys freestyle, the win's going to go to Michael Ballard from Bell Hall in 43.95.
Heat 2, step up.
Going into heat 2 of the boys 11-12-50 freestyle.
Heat 2, step up, please. 50-yard freestyle. Take your mark.
Heat 2, lane 1 at the bottom of your screen, Miles Howie from Coosall Creek. Lane 2, Capers Ballard, Bell Hall. Lane 3, Aiden Dinkamp, Dunes West. Lane 4, Jose Guevara from Coosall Creek. Lane 5, Henson Norval from Country Club. And lane 6, Gino Duncan from Pine Forest. Swimmers coming off the turn. You really want to try to take a few strokes before you take a breath, as hard as it may be. All that momentum from your push off the wall, you don't want to lose it by turning your body and stopping for a breath. Looks like heat 2 is going to be Capers Ballard from Bell Hall with 35.49. I think it was his brother Michael who won heat 1. So both Ballard brothers are on the board for heat winners.
This one, fellas. Please clear the pool. Heat 3, step up.
Go, Henry!
Just talking to both.
Heat 3, step up.
Boys 11-12, 50 freestyle. That's Harrison Livingston in lane 1 for Crowfield. Henry Wood from Northbridge in 2. Jackson Naylor from Hobcaw in 3. Jonah Livingston from Ashboro in 4. Brady Hartman in 5 from Somerville Y in 6. In 6 is Corbin Davis.
David, just talking about a little bit of breath control on this 50 free. You don't want to get anyone into a hypoxic situation, but trying to limit your breathing coming off the turn and into the wall.
The best swimmers will take, some of them won't even breathe in this event. That's Jackson Naylor, 32.78 to take the win in that heat.
T4, step up, please.
Good job, Henry.
From Hobcaw in 2. Benjamin Gladwell from Chamelon in 3. L.A. Childs from Newington in 4. Harrison Carter from Park Shore in 5. Lawson Watford from Chatham-Moss in 6.
Test, 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 test.
Oh, L.A. Childs coming off that turn. He did not breathe his first stroke. That really helped him keep his momentum coming in under the flags here for the finish.
Going to be a big time, too. 31.30 for L.A. Childs. That's a drop of more than a second and a half.
T5, step up, please. 50-yard freestyle. Quiet for the start, please. Take your mark.
Heat 5, Evan Astle from Fort Johnson in 1. Ryan Thurber from Long Point in 2. Jesse Claypool from Park Shore in 3. Mike Austin Knight from Northbridge in 5. And Sullivan Hardy for Newington in lane 6.
Well, outside smoke in lane 1. Is that J.J. Vance from Daniel Island?
Evan Astle from Fort Johnson. But coming on is Micah Corngate from Chatham-Moss. He's going to touch the wall first in 29.43.
Yes, Sully and Asher.
Good swim, guys. Please clear the pool.
Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Test, test, test.
T6, step up, please.
Yes, Sully Asher.
50-yard freestyle. Take your mark.
Heat 6 of the 50 freestyle. Lane 1, that's J.J. Vance from Daniel Island. His teammate Bryce May is in 2. Hunter Javier from Asperos in 3. Chase Bryant from Field in 4. Andrew Winterfield from the Country Club in 5. Carson Good from Legend Oaks in 6.
Something else I want to talk about a little bit in length at the break, though, is check out, if you're watching at home, these underwater kicks. They're little butterfly kicks that swimmers do off the dive and the turn. Definitely an art to them. We'll talk about it more in a bit.
Big swim for Andrew Winterfield, 28.22. That's a drop of almost 2 seconds from his best time this season. And set the pace going into the final heat.
Yeah! Come on, Asher! Let's go! Yeah!
Quiet for the start, please. 50-yard freestyle. Take your mark.
Final heat of the 50 freestyle. Will Langhalls from Legend Oaks in 1. Parker Hamilton in 2 for James Island. His teammate, Wells Cloud in 3, your top seed. Sullivan Freese in 4 for Sneap Farm. 5 is Mason Scott from Chamelon. 6, Asher Huggins from Sneap Farm. 25.17, J.D. Hafner's meet record.
Wells Cloud out front. He's making it look so easy, so smooth on top of the water, but I promise he's working really hard underwater.
Wells Cloud wins it in 25.02 in our first meet record for James Island. Sullivan Freese takes second in 26.68. And third there went to lane 5, Mason Scott.
Hope to get a word with Wells Cloud in just a minute, the winner of the 11-12 boys 50 freestyle.
Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2.
Sitting down with Wells Cloud, our 11-12
Thank you.
And did you know that you just set a city record? Did you have your sight set on that coming into the meet today?
Yeah, I wanted to break as many team meet records as possible.
Well, you look great. I was telling David during your race, so smooth. I mean, I know you're over here still out of breath. I know you were working hard, but you made it look really easy, Wells.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations. And you swim at James Island, is that right?
Yeah, and I swim year-round.
Good stuff. And who's your year-round swim team?
Smart.
All right. Hey, Coach Michael at home, I hope you're watching. Your swimmer Wells did great.
Hello, Coach Michael.
All right. Thank you.